Hey everyone, the room's a mess. What can I say? Kelly's Dybbuk box is here. It's not really a Dybbuk box. It's just a nickname we have for it. It's a chest. Everything to the left of me, including that hand truck that's in line of view, is all Christmas stuff. The disadvantages of living in an apartment, you don't have anywhere to go with anything, and my office is kind of the catch-all. All right, the reason I want to talk to you right now is the people of California, their elected representatives, have decided, hey, let's drink piss. Yes, that's what they've done. All right, it's not uncommon for reclamation systems, people getting their urine reclamated in certain situations. In military, they have a reclamation system at most forward operating bases. Naval vessels, when you're drinking, that's piss. That's recycled, reclaimed urine. Up in the International Space Station, same thing. They've been doing it for decades, but not public drinking water. It hasn't been. Excuse me, Donald was rumpled there. Can't have Donald rumpled. The having it for municipal drinking water, that just has been a taboo, but it's okay now with California. Let's drink piss. The thing is, though, they created this situation. They created this situation with the with the domestic drinking water. They've been creating it for a long time, and now they're having to resort to this. In 1995, the city of Los Angeles, California had 8 million people living in it. 8 million people. They had 31 lakes and reservoirs. They were all lakes, but there were reservoirs for their drinking water. 31 of them for Los Angeles County, the whole county, served the city and the county. They now have 9 million people in Los Angeles County, and they only have 14 reservoirs. Why is that? Why did they go from 31 to 14? Well, I'll tell you why. It's the eco people. It's these people like that want to create habitats for toads and turtles and all sorts of, the spotted leopard frog, all this kind of crap. They want to create wetlands. So what do? They drain the lakes and the reservoirs. So now you have this marsh where the reservoir used to be. And then the marsh eventually dries out too, and the environment dies and changes because a lot of these reservoirs and lakes were created on the edge of the Mojave Desert, and they created lush agricultural areas where there was desert, and all of that's gone because they tore down 16 or no, sorry, 17 reservoirs since '95. And you think they would have learned from this by now? No. No, they haven't. Because in Northern California, they're tearing out 4 dams. And these dams are substantially larger. This is the largest dam removal project in history. They're removing 4 dams along a river that runs into California from Oregon. Now, these dams, like I said, they're substantial. They provide drinking water for a couple million people, and they're hydroelectric dams, so they're supplying electricity to people. They want this green energy shit, but then they don't. You know. Now, what's the reason they want to tear out? They want to spend like $1 billion to tear out these 3 dams. Salmon migration. They want to be able to let salmon migration go all the way up into a land that's Native Americans, so Native Americans can fish for salmon. That's on a reservation. That's what they want to do this for. There are things called fish ladders that they could put around these dams. Uh, I don't know whether they have them there or not, but it would enable the fish to migrate up the stream. Uh, and then, but they're willing to drink piss for this. This is the idiocracy of liberal politics. They create a problem, and then they want to use that problem that they create to justify their emergencies. And nothing's more like that than this stuff with the environment. And then they'll be saying that we're creating more greenhouse gases. Sorry, to when you're tearing out hydroelectric dams that are serving millions of people. Can't have your cake and eat it too, but they sure as hell try. So take a good look at what you're about to drink when you got to California. You better get bottled water, or you're gonna. I mean, there's nothing really against. I personally, I know I've been said, oh, you could drink this in reclaimed water. And you know what? It still smelled like piss to me, and I'm not gonna drink piss. I'm sorry. All right, well, that's pretty much it for this segment. I'm going to try to cut them to short segments now instead of long, ridiculously ones that nobody wants to watch. So stay safe and God bless.